So this is my third video featuring the MOVO UM800 microphone that I just got from MOVO a few days back. I have an unboxing video, and I also have my first demo video using the mic with a MacBook Air. I posted that sometime last week if you want to take a look. Now today I'm recording with an iPhone. I have an iPhone 14, and this microphone has adapters for laptops such as a MacBook or a Windows laptop, as well as adapters for an iPhone or an Android phone. So right now I'm using the iPhone, the iOS adapter, and I'm plugged straight into my iPhone. No additional interface or anything like that, no additional adapters. And I have my volume at halfway up, and there's 4 patterns in the back of the microphone. I'm using the first pattern, the same one I used last week, and I'm gonna use the microphone. I'm gonna do some reading and some playing on my guitar without the microphone, using the built-in iPhone mic, and then for comparison I'll do the same with the microphone plugged in. For the reading part, I'm using this book again, which I highly recommend. It's a very detailed book for composers and arrangers and orchestrators. It's not cheap. It's about $100 soft cover and about $150 hardcover, new on Amazon. Maybe you can find it used for a little bit less. But if you're into that kind of thing, I highly recommend it. This is an academic manual. It's not your typical book that you buy for $25. So if you're into that kind of thing, I highly recommend it. And for the music part, I'll use my daily Yamaha C40, which I have in my classroom, and then we'll go from there. So let me switch to no microphone, and I'll do some reading and some playing, and I'll switch to the microphone back and forth, and then you can compare. So without the microphone plugged in, I'm going to read from page 102. This is a section on arranging for string plucked instruments. And here the author is referring to the guitar, the acoustic or the classical guitar, which is my main instrument. So a few words from page 102. Single line melodies, chords, and melodies with accompaniments are all possible on the classical or acoustic guitar, which is fingered with 4 fingers of the left hand and plucked with all 5 fingers of the right hand. Now, I can tell this author doesn't really play the instrument. We don't really pluck with all 5 fingers of the right hand. I mean, you could, and some people do, but as you can tell, the pinky is shorter by an entire joint length. So using the pinky, you could, but it kind of displaces our hand in order to be able to reach. So most fingerstyle guitarists will use these 4 fingers. Classical guitarists for sure. There is some music that requires use of the pinky, like there's a Villa-Lobos piece and things like that. But most guitarists will use these 4 fingers. A lot will use these 3, and some will use just these 2. So we don't really use the pinky, but that's a different topic for a different day. A fretted fingerboard makes it easier to locate pitches. Harmonics, especially natural harmonics, are very effective, but one must keep in mind that a non-amplified guitar is quite soft and harmonics may be almost inaudible. So maybe I'll play some harmonics. I'll play some artificial harmonics and some natural harmonics in my guitar segment in a minute. All right, so that's from page 102. And with the microphone from page 102 from this book. Single line melodies, chords, and melodies with accompaniments are all possible on the classical or acoustic guitar, which is fingered with 4 fingers of the left hand and plucked with all 5 fingers of the right hand. Not really. Harmonics, especially natural harmonics, are very effective, but one must keep in mind that a non-amplified guitar is quite soft and harmonics may be almost inaudible. And here's a bunch of notes in the key of D, minor, major, whatever, without the microphone plugged in. That was almost good. And here's an attempt to play that same thing with the microphone plugged in. The mic is about 2 feet, 2.5 feet away from my guitar. All right, so you be the judge. I didn't hear the differences yet, so I can't wait to turn this off and go and compare. Hopefully there should be a difference between mic and no mic, even though my iPhone 14 phone has a pretty good built-in mic, but the MOVO should make a difference. So you be the judge. Thank you for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions or comments at the bottom. I will place links for the mic, the book, and the guitar at the bottom, as well as a different mic I have from MOVO that I've been using for a while. Feel free to take a look. Maybe buy one for yourself. Maybe buy one as a present for somebody that you know that's into music or recording. I'm sure that they'll like it a lot. Thanks for watching my video. Give it a thumbs up if you get a chance. Thank you so much for that. Take a moment to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.